Good afternoon, this is Colton with Build Brothers Roofing and Solar doing a digital roof inspection here for a homeowner out in the Torrey Highlands area. We got a bigger house here, but they are having a roof leak in that section of the roof plane right there. I have identified it as under the chimney. We have a faulty paper under there. Chimneys are very susceptible areas. So we always want to inspect those areas, and that's definitely where this leak is coming from. We'll go over repair options with the homeowner, but firstly, we see that this is a flat tile concrete roof. A little bit more unique because we see these 3 notches interlaced in. It's an architectural style they use. Pretty unique. So as far as replacement tile, we would more than likely put it on that other side of the roof over there and hide it for the homeowner if a lift and reset is the option. Ventilation, we can see with O'Hagan vents. These are the same type of vents that we use for exhaust ventilation. Furnace vents throughout. The mastic looks relatively good around the sides of it. We always want to check this because it's susceptible to cracking. Solar tubes are always susceptible areas. They're probably a 10-year product. This roof is the original roof, installed back in 2002. We always want to inspect these because they're flashing around the end. It's good that this one's metal because some of the plastic ones don't last that long. So this one's look like it's pretty thorough, as far as quality. So as far as the chimney, we get so much water running from the top of the roof right here, and it always piles up in this corner right here. And so the counter flashing gets compromised. So if we pull up a tile underneath, we can see signs of the original felt paper bubbling up and whatnot. So more than likely, what's happened is that under one of these sections, it's bubbled up and actually gotten through the plywood, and that's where we're seeing the leak occur over here. Once it gets into the attic, it can travel around. A T-top right there. We get into more sections of the roof here. What I did notice is that there was a repair done at some point on this roof. We can see a section of roof that's a different color, indicating that they replaced a couple of tiles. Maybe somehow they got broken. What I did notice is they put a little bit of mastic to kind of glue them together. But if we look underneath these, actually, the color of it is indicative that they didn't replace the paper. It's still the same paper. We can kind of see a water splotch right there, honestly. So definitely some worrisome in this paper underneath. Probably the most worrisome section I noticed was around this architectural structure here. Oh, look at that. Got another slip section right here. You can see the tar paper under there. It looks in relatively good condition right here for being exposed. But I'll put that back for the homeowner. Yeah, this section really worried me. Any architectural structure like this is really hard. You need a professional install. So what we saw is a slip tile. So these were slipped all the way down to where you can see the black change to that color. But look at that right there. That section of roof is completely compromised. You can see white. I don't even know if I want to touch it. It's bubbled up. It's showing signs of water. This is definitely getting underneath. I wouldn't be surprised if there is a leak waiting to burst on this section of roof, right on the west side, I believe. And I always like to pull up tiles farther down just to make sure we're on the same page. You can definitely see the bubbling still occur and signs of water penetration. I'll put all these back for the homeowner. I'll push that back up there, but it's not properly secure. I'm worried about this roof plane in itself and the paper and plywood underneath. So recommendations, there's 3 options that we can go over. It's a repair option for the sections that are compromised. That section over there, I would definitely recommend looking at this too. A full lift and reset of this roof, with paper that's 22 years old, I believe. It might be a good idea to get it repapered and ensure the longevity of this roof. And this structure right here, just because it is so steep in itself. Another option I want to present is an option where we don't do this section. There's more than likely, since it's so steep, it sheds water so quick, no one's walking on it ever. We can stay away from this, just because we would have to get scaffolding and it's increased labor and whatnot. So we could just do the full rest of the house and not this section right here. But we can definitely do this, no problem. We'll go over the options with the homeowner. Thank you.